this before, the maps and the all the cool stuff, but we've got these new maps now over on the right hand side. This is what I call the searched station map, so that's going to pop up whoever we've searched. This one here is the worked stations map, and in fact if I go back into my logbook, take a few that I've worked today or whenever, click on map selected, it will not work. Let's have a look. Oh no, it did. I know why it was. Okay, it's because I'm searching somebody. Refresh, tick again, do it right, Stu, come on. Click on map selected and it puts them all on the map. There we go, happy days. So yeah, this will auto-populate as we go along. This also works with WSJTX. So for example, if you're running WSJTX, this will automatically track who you're working at the moment. As soon as it detects that you're working a station, it will automatically bring them up on the map. As soon as it works them and logs them, it will put them in the log and it will put them on the worked stations map, so you can build up a map of who you're working around the world as you go along. But this is new actually in Station Master 2, in version 2. This is new, where it actually detects what WSJTX is doing in real time. In version 1 Station Master, it would only bring them up on the auto map once it had actually been logged, which is kind of after the event. You want to see what you're doing in real time. So that's what this does. Quick hello to a few in the chat from the bottom up. Kevin, M0KCV, how you doing, buddy? Jimbo. And I didn't watch the Formula 1, mate, but I've been around the parents this evening and they said it was fun and games. So hello Jimbo, John P, how you doing? Ray, David, YEH, mate, how you doing, mate? Stephen, M1SDH, Matty Fraser, Leamington Station, who doesn't have a radio unfortunately. Hopefully you'll get that fixed. KE8DOO, Rick, how you doing, mate? Jan, thanks for stopping by, buddy. Steve, and I think that's pretty much it. Jim was up there as well, NX8T. We've been chatting on WhatsApp and what have you. He's his computer's been in his 15-year-old laptop or whatever it is, full of viruses or something. But anyway, hopefully that's getting fixed. I'm trying to persuade him to buy a nice, decent gaming PC, so when he's live streaming, it's all slick. It doesn't buffer. It doesn't stop. You know, and then he can do like intros and all the fancy stuff. But he takes a lot of persuading, that man. So if you're watching, Jim, pull the plug, mate. Press the button, pull the trigger. Whatever you guys say that side of the pod, press that button. Anyway, back to Station Master. So what else? I've got a listed. Somebody said to me, I'm cancelling my subscription because you don't have TCI support. Okay, well we do now. It's TCI support in version 1 and version 2. So you can resubscribe now. In version 1, just go into the rig control selection, select TCI. The defaults should work with Fetus. I've tested it against Fetus, so if you know what that is, it's a SDR software that works with Hermes Lite 2 and other radios. I've tested it with a Hermes Lite 2 on Fetus. The rig control works both ways, all the mode selections, frequency tracking, all works. So yeah, happy days. And again, that's in version 1 of Station Master and version 2 of Station Master. So everybody's supported. OmniRig, there were some problems with OmniRig and Station Master 2. I've rolled out some updates last weekend, I think it was, or certainly one night this week. Yaesu 891 should now work. There was a problem with 7300 as well on Windows using OmniRig. I think it's all fixed. I own a 101D, an 891 and a 7300. I've tested on all of them. It all works fine. So hopefully some of the people that are having problems with OmniRig rig control in Station Master version 2, hopefully some of those problems will now be resolved. Other radios as well, obviously, because other radios work similarly to the ones I've tested with. What else have we got? A few more updates and then we'll get on the radio. The mapping tools, we've already talked about those. The QSO recorder. Okay, so when you're on the radio, and I will be trying this on air tonight. When you're, well, we can try it here. So I'm listening to somebody in the background. If I hit the record button here, it starts recording, and then press stop. At this point you have a number of options. You can either log the QSO, in which case it will actually store it with the QSO. As we can see, there's one here from earlier on. that I recorded. So if I logged the QSO now, that clip would be on the QSO, and it would get uploaded to the cloud. You'd be able to see it on Station Master Cloud. Others would be able to listen to it. Sorry. And also, if the person you're contacting is on Station Master or has an email on QRZ, the Station Master Cloud will automatically ping them an email to, it'll say QSL recording of our QSO or something like that. There will be the option to turn this on and off in the cloud settings at some point, but it's not there at the moment. I've only just switched it on this week, so I'm just sort of testing it, make sure it all works properly, and then you'll have the option to turn that on and off. There will also be an option to turn on a proper full-on QSL as well, so QSL email. So every time you log somebody, Station Master will send effectively your QSL card to that person via email, and you will be able to upload your own QSL cards as well. That's coming. Okay, take a breath, Stu. So many updates. It's stomping along at the moment. Yeah, the MP3 recorder. So you can either do what I just said, not going to repeat myself, or you can actually play it back over the air. Now, yeah, I know, going to be interesting, isn't it? Rolling out more toys to allow people to cause problems. But at the end of the day, if people are going to be an idiot, they're going to find a way to be an idiot. Whatever. Don't blame the gun, blame the guy that pulled the trigger. HI. Okay, so if you press TX, I won't do it now because I'm on somebody's frequency, but if I click this TX button, it will actually transmit the clip I just recorded back over the air. This is very new. It's a little bit clunky. I've been testing on the 101D. There is a problem. Excuse me. There is a problem in that when I play the audio back over the air, it's going back through my filter. It's going back through my processor, which makes it sound rubbish. So it's applying processing to the audio that we don't want. We want the exact audio that was recorded to be transmitted. And with the 101D, that doesn't happen at the moment. So I need to figure out a way that when I click when I click the TX button, it turns off the filter temporarily, turns off the processor temporarily while it's transmitting, and switches it back on. So I've only discovered this about 2 hours ago, that this was the problem I was having, why it sounded really thin when I was retransmitting people's audio. I was testing it with some people earlier on. They would say, yeah, it sounds very thin. And that's why when I turned off the processor and transmitted it, it was normal. So I know what the problem is. It's just figuring out how to fix it. So if anybody knows the answer to this problem, it might just be a setting in the radio in the ASU. There might be a setting to say when the audio is coming through the USB, don't process it. I don't know. I'll have to do. Time for a swig of water. I do have some water, Frank. I quickly ran to the kitchen to get it before before I hit the go live button. So yeah, that's all the updates I've been working on in the last 2 weeks. Everything's much more stable now in version 2. There were some security problems on Macs. If any Mac developers out there, or Apple, iPhone, whatever, you know what I'm talking about. You have to sign the app, you have to notarize the app, you have to do loads of stuff in the developer portal, in the Apple side of things. You have to pay for that. It's a complete nightmare, and it should be easy, but because of the technology I'm using, there's only a very, very specific set of settings. There's about 20 different settings that have to be in a very specific setting in order for the whole thing to work. And every time you change a setting, it takes about half an hour to run through the process to know if it worked or not. So it literally has taken me days, literally days, just to sort out the permissions issues on Macs. But it's now working, and I'm super happy. It means I can focus on the fun stuff, like making more maps and mapping tools. I'm going to actually, another thing I'm going to add, I know there's tools that you use with WSJTX already do this. I can't remember the names of them because I don't use them, but a map that shows all of the activity. So all of the contacts that are being made on WSJTX, we can display that on a map as well. So it automatically visualizes what's going on a nice pretty bowl. So that's coming. You think it's the vape, Kev? I think you're right. I'm actually gearing myself up to give up vaping because I'm sick. For the only reason I'm sick of coughing all the time, and it's in my pocket at the moment. So yeah, I think once my current batch has run out, my batch of nicotine, I think we'll pull the plug on that. and give it a miss. So yeah, happy days. Right, quick scan of the chat, and then we'll jump on 40 meters, put out some calls, possibly some higher bands if we get driven out of town. And I'm just checking to see if Rowley's woke up yet. Nothing heard back from Rowley. It's a bit early down there, isn't it? But I've said to him, Rowley's remoted into my station on a number of occasions. Well, I've not been on air, on live at the time or anything, but he's remoted in and had a bit of fun. We know it works. He's got the gear, he's got the headphones. So if Rowley wakes up and sees my message and decides he wants to come and remote in during the live stream, then so be it. Happy days. It'll be good fun. Okay, Grid Tracker. That's what I'm talking about. So it'll do a similar thing to Grid Tracker. I'm personally not interested in tracking grids. I just want to see stuff on a pretty map, but maybe we'll add the grids as well. I don't know. Okay, right. I'll give you $5 if you quit vaping. Fair enough. I'll say, to be honest, if I quit vaping, I'll save probably, I don't know, probably £80 a month. Don't know what that is in dollars in the actual vape liquid. So yeah, that's a good enough reason to quit, isn't it? But when I gave up smoking when I was 40 about 5 years ago, £10 a day, 30 days in a month, £300 a month. So yeah, 80 quid compared to that is not too bad. Anywho, let's get on 40 meters. We'll play on there for a little while, and at the end I'll have a quick scan around on some of the other bands as well, see if we can make some further distance contacts, and that'll probably try out the maps as well, won't it? Which is what we're here for. So welcome along, and come and give me a call if you can. Let's see if we can see if we can generate a pile-up on 40 meters. Okay. Okay, we'll just use 100 watts rig power FT101D, and hello. There's the frequency in use, please.
Here's the frequency in use, G5STU. Okay, let's turn up, power 100 watts. Here's the frequency in use, G5STU.
Nothing heard, Stu. How you doing?
Is that Dave?
No, it's Matt. How you doing?
Oh, how you doing? Yeah, I should have known it was you. You're always the first one in the door. How you doing?
Yeah, you're sounding good as always, Stu. Back to you. Yeah, call signs Mike 7 Echo Juliet. Back to you. Matty Fraser in the chat, Roger?
Yeah, Roger. I was just about to type the call sign in. I was thinking, hang on a minute, is this EJ or MUE? I've forgotten. There's another Matt, isn't there? But you're rumping in 59 today, over?
Yeah, you're sounding good today, Stu. Apart from your cough, you're sounding good. Back to you.
No, don't you rub it in. I know, it drives me nuts. It really does. And every time I cough, I think, blimmin' vaping. I just vape too much. I vape more than I ever smoked, you know, because you have to go outside or anything, and it sort of never runs out. So yeah, it's I'm going to get rid of that. That's the mission for this year, okay?
Yeah, I know what you're saying, Stu. I gave up smoking about 20 years ago, and I've never vaped. My wife, she gave up smoking about 10 years ago, and she still vapes now, and I keep telling her to stop it because she has a bit of a cough. I'm sure it don't do you any good, Stu, actually.
No, exactly. I mean, I was reading something the other day that there's cadmium in this, which is obviously, it's a heavy metal, isn't it? Cadmium, and sort of like in the mercury sort of range of things. So yeah, I mean, I know there's like 4,000 different chemicals in a fag, but there's only a handful in vape juice. But yeah, I guess the few that are there are just as bad. Anyway, Matt, M7EJ, thanks for coming in, and you're in the book, 7-3, thanks.
Okay, Stu, we'll catch you again soon. I'll watch you on the live stream, and good luck giving up on the vape. Mike 7EJ, we're clear, bye-bye.
Yeah, lovely. Thanks for coming in, Matt, 73. Anybody else? Golf 5, Sierra, Tango United.
Golf 1 Hotel, Quebec, is it?
Frank, G1HQQ, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah, no problems at all. 10 over 9 with me tonight, Stu, so cracking signal with your 100 watts, so no problems there, mate, over.
Yeah, Roger, just rig power. The amp is warming up. That's only in case I jump on the higher bands on the hex beam. But yeah, 100 watts, you don't need the power this time of day on 40 meters, do you? The band is singing, over.
Yeah, Roger. Well, still using only 60 watts, so the mag loop is doing its job as usual. So there we are. I've signed up for visiting Callum, so if I can make it, I'm really sort of looking forward to meeting everybody that I can. But obviously it depends on the treatment. I've got cycle number 2 tomorrow, so that's an all-day event in the hospital there, over.
Yeah, Roger, Frank. Yeah, well, I hope it's going well. Well, I guess I don't know. Can it go well, I guess, but let's hope the outcome's good, mate, and if you're up at Callum's, it'll be great to see you. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger. Well, likewise. Yeah, I had a quick phone call, I think it was Thursday from the hospital, from the nurses asking how I did after the first cycle, and to be honest with you, I was quite well about it. It knocked me back a little bit. I was a little bit tired. I think the worst thing is they pumped 6 bags of stuff into me pick line, and then they sent me home at 4 o'clock with a pump. It was a bit awkward to try and sleep with that sort of strap around your neck sort of thing, but I managed it, and that was on for 36 hours, so 2 o'clock Wednesday afternoon that came off, and I just had a few days around my other halves, and yeah, to be honest with you, I mean, it affects different people in different ways, and I suppose so far, touch wood, I've been very, very lucky, and if this is the outcome of what I'm going to get for the next 11 cycles, that takes me up to the 23rd of December, I'll be fine with it, and it's like a walk in the park there, over.
Yeah, Roger. Well, hopefully it stays that way, mate, and yeah, I look forward to seeing you at Callum's. Just give me a number over, and I want to just test this recorder. I'll record it, and then I'll play it back to you just to see if it works, over.
Yeah, Roger, no problems at all. I'll give it 30 seconds of some of that without boring everybody. And good evening to everybody who's listening who can hear me. And it's been really, really sunny here in Southend. A bit too hot on Friday, but went out fishing in the North Sea on Saturday and had 35 hounds up to 16 pounds. So I had a cracking day. Over.
Oh, sorry, just give me 10 more seconds. Go again.
Yeah, no problems at all. Had a couple of bass as well. One was just over the legal size, so that's filleted and released. But the fillets are in my fridge. And the smaller one went back, and I said, I'll see you next time when you get a bit bigger, my old son. Hope that 10 seconds was okay, over.
Yeah, Roger, I got it that time. I probably sound a bit different now because I've had to turn the processor off to play it back. Stand by.
Bass as well. One was just over the legal size, so that's filleted and released. But the fillets are in my fridge. And the smaller one went back, and I said, I'll see you next time when you get a bit bigger, my old son. Hope that 10 seconds was okay, over.
Okay, how did that sound?
Yeah, no, it sounded good. And as you say, when you turn the processor off, it does, how can I say, it just takes out that top end of your audio and makes it a little bit bassier, but then that's what we expect anyway with processing. But still fully purified, copyable, no problems at all, and the recording sounded okay. I will listen back on the stream, because I've got that going through my headphones next to me. So there we are. Anyway, I'm not going to hog you, so thanks for letting me back in, and you take care. Look forward to the next time. G1HQQ.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, no, it sounds really different, doesn't it, when I turn the processor off? It's just annoying that when I play the clips back, it goes through the processor chain and messes up the recording, so it doesn't sound like the original clip. Anyway, Frank, beautiful, sounding great, 59, and look forward to seeing you at Callum, 7-3.
Yeah, 73 Stu, and 73 to everybody else. Enjoy the evening. G1HQQ in Essex.
All the best, 7-3, thanks. This is Golf 5 Sierra Tango United listening.
Germany 1, Juliet.
Hotel Bravo 9, Hotel Sierra Juliet.
HB9, stand by Jan. I'll put you in next. Golf 1 Juliet Sierra Fox, is it?
Sierra Papa Stu.
I knew it was wrong when I said it, but whenever I said it was going to be you or John. But how you doing, mate?
All right, mate, thanks. So your man got a bit testy today, but we'll say nothing further about that. Just a quick one, Stu. The audio thing, maybe when you transmit the recorded audio from Station Master, maybe you could just flip the transmission mode over to USB-D QSL.
Okay, I didn't think about that. And do you know what? VK2EX Paul, he said that to me about the ICOM 7300, that's what he needs to do manually for it to work. And I didn't connect the dots. And now you've said it, that kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Because when you're transmitting in data mode, I was just assuming data mode's going to be a narrow band mode. It's not, is it? It's going to be the full unfettered transmission, over.
Yeah, roger that. I use zero anything when I USB-D is set up for wideband, 3 kilohertz, no processing, nothing. So I can't remember what the cat command is for the A2, but most popular radios have a USB, have a digital mode for various upper sideband or lower sideband. And as it's it doesn't matter, does it? Because you could just make it band specific whether you go to LSB or upper sideband digital mode. QSL.
Yeah, Roger. I mean, Station Master will already do that. It will already, it has the rig control to set the radios to USB-D or LSB-D or whatever it wants to be. So Station Master can already do that. It's just I hadn't connected the dots thinking that when I'm transmitting audio that that's the mode it needs to put it in. But now I know. Haha, there we go. I'll get that fixed later, Jimbo. You're a star, mate. Thanks for telling me, over.
Yeah, you're welcome, Stu. Even as old ins at 67, the old grey matter still ticks along occasionally, Matthew.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, I thought I'd ask on the stream, and then somebody at the Hive Mind would come back and tell me the answer. Anyway, I appreciate it. I didn't see the Formula One, but the parents gave me the highlights. Dad slept through half of it, and Mum said it was rubbish, and Verstappen drove over Hamilton's wheel or something. But anyway, I'll watch the highlights later, Jimbo. Thanks for coming in, mate. 7-3.
73, buddy. You take care, and if I don't speak to you soon, maybe catch you at Callum's. Cheers, bud.
Yeah, hope so. This is Golf 5, Sierra Tango uniform.
Golf 1, Juliet, Sierra Foxtrot.
Yankee Kilo Delta.
Okay, I forgot to go to Jan, so sorry, Jan, I'll come to you next. Golf 1, Juliet, Sierra Fox. John, how are you today?
Yes, good evening, Stu. I thought I'd get in after Jimbo, save the confusion. Yeah, Glorious here up in North Yorkshire, and you're a good solid 5 and 9 with cracking audio as usual. Back to you.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, you're 58, peaking 59, sounding great. What's your working conditions? I'm 100 watts on a dipole, over.
Yeah, I'm still on the 991A and an NFED, although I've heard from Yesu that my 101 is on its way back to me, so I'm moist with anticipation. Go.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. We were talking the other night, weren't we? You've got the MP, and the tuner broke inside of it, didn't it? So, okay. Well, I shouldn't laugh, should I? Because that's going to be blimmin' annoying when an expensive radio like that goes wrong. But anyway, we've had this conversation, John, haven't we, the other night? Yeah, thanks for coming in, mate. And we'll see if there's any more about. You're 59. Thanks for the call.
Yeah, no problem. Take care. Stay safe.
All the best. Thanks. Okay, stand by, please. Hotel Bravo 9. I've forgotten the full call. Jan, go ahead.
Hi, Stu. This is Hotel Bravo 9, Hotel Sierra Juliet. I think you don't like me, so this is why I give you only a 4x6 today. So it's you can only fault yourself for this report. No, 4x6 maybe switch on the the amplifier. It's a little bit hard to copy here in Switzerland, but all is good. Hey, thank you so much for the stream. Thank you so much for the short QSO, and till next time.
Yeah, Roger, yeah, no, I think you're struggling with me a bit, but I'm hearing you fine. 4 and 6, 4 and 7, and 1 second, I've lost my map. Let me just bring my map up. I can't do two things at once. Right, that's back. Let me just put that where it should be. Oh, we've got all the bugs coming out now, don't we? Never use new software on a live stream. That should be the rule. Right, it should work now. There we go. It's all back to how it should be. I've got everybody that I've worked on the map, and anybody that I do work will get added to the map as we go forward. Okay, Jan, sorry for the distraction there, but I just wanted to get that right. You're 50, well, you're 46, 47 as well, and I wonder, you did talk about going to the open day. Are you still going, Jan? Over.
Yeah, meet you there. Mrs. will join us as well, so it will be fun. She's licensed too.
Oh wow, you've got a missus that's got a course, well, license as well. I guess that's pretty rare, isn't it? Was she interested in the radio before, or did you twist her arm? Over.
No. Soon after we got together, she decided she wanted to give the hobby a try, and now the son is licensed as well. So we're a ham radio family. It's just my daughter. She claims she has no time to make the license, but would be interested. So maybe one day.
Fantastic. Okay, final question. Does she have any hobbies that you've decided to give a go, Jan? Over.
Repeat that, please.
I said she is trying your hobby. Does she have any hobbies that you are trying? Over.
Oh, yeah. Knitting. No. The dogs.
Knitting can be good fun, actually, to be fair. But yeah, I wouldn't want to. I'd rather play radio and write code, I think, to be honest. Okay, Jan, thank you for coming in. 47-48 your report today. Thanks for the call, 7-3.
Thank you so much, 7-3.
I don't know why I'm saying 4. I meant 5 and 8, 5 and 9. I'm talking nonsense. Anyways, too many things going on at once. All the best. You're in the book. Golf 5, Sierra Tango United, calling CQ.
Mike 0, Kilo Charlie Victor.
Oh, lots calling M0KCV. How you doing, Kev?
Yeah, all good, Stu. I've been a shortwave listener for most of the day. I was in the shack at 6:20 this morning, listening to Hawaii that was really, really light, and by 8:30 this morning they were up to 5-7. I put two calls into him. Italy was going mental, really, really loud and everything, and he went QRT, so I had to give it up. He said he'd be back in an hour on 20 metres, came back on in an hour, and he wasn't there. Hey-ho.
Oh, well, that's not on. That's just not cricket, Kev, is it? You do like getting up early, though. What's the best DX you've worked in the last week, Kev?
Do you know what, Stu? I've been a shortwave listener for most of the week. I've probably made 10 copies in the week, and probably the best one was probably Ferry, but I can speak to him every day, with a wet noodle. I don't know why. It might be my location. I don't know. I'm low down, but I can get it every day. It is DX for everybody, but I find it easy. So but I've been a shortwave listener. M0KCV, back to Golf 5 Sierra Tango Unicorn.
Don't you start, Kev. I'll have to put you on the blacklist. But no, oh well then, mate. Yeah, I've never actually worked ferry. I might have done once. I can't remember. But anywho, it'll happen one day, I'm sure. Okay then, Kev. Well, good to hear, buddy. And not spoke for a while, have we? So next time when I'm catch you when I'm not streaming or anything, we'll have a proper catch up. But for now, I hope you're well. You're 59-73.
Yeah, 10 over this way, Stu, and have a lovely evening, and I'm enjoying the live stream. Headphones on now, I'll listen rather than listening to the radio.
All the best, Kev. Thank you for the call today. This is Golf 5 Sierra Tango United.
Yeah, 2 Echo 0, Yankee Echo Hotel.
Mike Charlie Lima.
Okay, lots calling. I'll speed up a bit. David, how you doing? 2E0 YEH 59.
Yeah, thank you very much, Stu. 5-9, I've just got the radio back over.
Oh, Roger, yeah, your pal's been, that you've been helping out, has been using the radio today on FT8, hasn't he? So I did hear you calling somebody on your G90 earlier on. You were actually quite loud to me. I was shortwave listening. You were sounding pretty good, mate, even under the bad conditions during the day. But I'll not hold it. Lots calling. I will try and work a few, mate. 59, over.
Yeah, thank you very much, Stu. Yeah, he's done 100 QSOs on ST8, ST4 on multiple bands today, so he's very, very happy, and thanks again, mate. Over.
Yeah, no worries. My pleasure, mate. And anything I can do to help him enjoy his hobby, just let me know, mate. All the best, 7-3.
Thank you very much, 73s.
All the best, thanks. Golf 5, Sierra Tango United.
Golf 5, Mike Charlie Lima.
Golf 5, Mike Charlie Lima. That's a familiar call, if I could type it in right. I've given you a Golf 6 there. Jim, how you doing, Jim?
Yeah, not bad, Stu. Saw you were streaming and just thought I'd come in and wave the hand at you. And yeah, it's nice to work you on into G rather than backscatter both you.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, no, I was just looking at the logbook. We had it was a very weak contact, wasn't it, on 20 metres the other night. You were calling DX beaming stateside, I think, and I was beaming stateside talking to Jim NX8T, and we managed to talk to each other, didn't we, on a bit of backscatter. I also spoke to Clint down in the Isle of Wight as well. He's not far away from me on the same conditions about 10 minutes after talking to you. So it's very strange, isn't it? But hey-ho, that's what we're here for, Jim. You're sounding great. 59, over.
Okay, yeah, fantastic. Yeah, you're 59 also, and I'm going to probably QSY in a minute to 20 see if anything's shaking, but it's sounding good this end, Stu. Okay, 73s, and I'll pick it up next time. Got 5STU, G5MTL. Cheers, Stu.
Yeah, G5MTL, G5STU for the phono, and yeah, I'm probably going to jump up on a look around the higher bands as well in about 20 minutes time, just have a flick around, see if we can work a few long distance stations before we pull the plug. But for now, Jim, 73, thanks, bye.
Cheers, Stu.
All the best, thanks. Golf 5, Sierra Tango United.
2 Echo 0, Sierra Victor Juliet.
2E0 Sugar Victor Juliet. Good evening, Stuart. Thanks for coming in today. See, it's been about a month since we last worked. I'll check the meter in a moment. Go ahead.
Yeah, no worries, Stu. You're 5 and plus 20 into Southend on Sea. Lovely audio as always. Could you give me, what is your opinion of my audio over, Stu?
Oh, well, I'll tell you what, I'll play it back to you, shall I? See if I can crash my system again. Stand by. 5, Sierra Tango United.
2 Echo 0, Sierra Victor Juliet.
2E0 Sugar Victor Juliet. Good evening, Stuart. Thanks for coming in today. See, it's been about a month since we last worked. I'll check the meter in a moment. Go ahead.
Yeah, no worries, Stu. You're 5 and plus 20 into Southend on Sea. Lovely audio as always. Could you give me, what is your opinion of my audio?
There we go. That was a replay. And what did you think? Did it sound okay, over?
That was actually pretty good, Stu. I was surprised by, that was it. I'm well happy with that, to be honest. I've been playing with the DX10 with the EQ, so thank you for that report, Stu, and much appreciated, over.
Yeah, well, you actually sounded better than me. So I'm going to have to have a play with the the processor. Anyway, Stuart, thanks for coming in. You're sounding amazing, and 73. Enjoy the rest of the day, over.
Yeah, no worries, Stu. Many thanks, mate, and take care and good luck. And 73, buddy. Bye bye.
All the best. Thanks. Here is Golf 5 Sierra Tango United listening.
Golf 3, Mike.
Okay, I got a Golf 3 there, but we got somebody tuning, so I've got filters on. It's making it a bit hard to hear you. Golf 3, go.
Golf 3, Mike Tango Lima. Golf 3, Mike Tango Lima. Good evening, Stu.
Yeah, Golf 3 Mike Tango Lima. I've got the DNF on, so it's knocking you about a bit, but I don't have much choice if somebody's going to tune on the frequency. Chris, you're sounding pretty good from what I can hear. I'll give you a 59 at the moment, over.
Okay, you got the 5 at night. You see, I know all the loads of guys calling you. I'll catch up and I'm going to have a look at the live stream on YouTube. 73 and we'll speak soon. G5STU, G3MTL. Bye-bye.
Yeah, lovely. Nice and clear. 59 down to Weymouth today, Chris, and managed to notch out the noise. But you're in the book. Thanks. 73.
73, Stu. Bye-bye.
All the best. Thanks. Golf 5 for Sierra Tango United listening.
Golf 0 Sugar Victor Yankee.
Golf 0 Sugar Victor Yankee. Dave, isn't it? Go.
Yes, hello, Stu. Yeah, long time. Yeah, beautiful signal, 5 and 9, a little bit over with me. So, how are you keeping, all right?
I'm absolutely fantastic. Now, we always seem to bump into each other on the live streams of Jim's live stream, don't we? I often hear you calling into him, NX8T, when he's live, and I get to listen into what you're saying on the live stream, which is all good fun, over.
Yeah, okay, Stu, yeah. Well, I haven't spoke to Jim for a while because he's been on, I think, a bit late at night for me, and I'm a bit of an early morning DXer. By about 9 o'clock normally, I've closed down, so I'll have to try and stay up, over.
Yeah, Roger. Well, he's not done too many lately. He's had computer problems and other stuff going on. His laptop's been in getting fixed. It had some viruses on it, and I'm trying to get him to buy he's pulling the plug on a gaming PC, you know, so it'll be good for the video side of things for live streaming and that. So he'll be able to up his game a bit. Not that he's doing a bad job at the moment, but yeah, when you've got a nice computer, it certainly makes life a lot easier doing this sort of stuff, Dave. Anyway, lots calling. I better move on. I'm waffling away here and need to get a few more in the book. So G0, Sugar Victor Yankee, thanks for coming in. 59 in Weymouth. G5STU, thank you.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm watching the live stream. I don't know if you've typed in the right call there. But, yeah, nice, Stu. I'll catch up with you again, and, yeah, I'll listen out for Jim. I might stay on a bit later tonight and see if he's about. But you take care and enjoy the radio. G5, I forgot it and I can't see it. Golf 0, Sugar Victor Yankee, over.
Yeah, I've typed you in right now. I got the J's and the Y's mixed up. It's dyslexia for you. You're in the book, Dave. Thank you. From Golf 5, Sierra Tango United, QRZ.
Sugar Bravo 7 Sugar.
Sugar Bravo 7 Sugar. That's George. You're sounding great, George. How are you doing today?
Yeah, thanks, Stu. Good to work you. And sounding good as well. I saw you were spotted, or I saw you on Station Mars, so I had to break my pile up on 20 and go down and say hi to you.
Oh well, I'm honoured. I was going to pop up to 20 in a bit, so maybe I would have found you if you'd have waited up there, George. But I appreciate you coming to say hello. And I wonder how many of you got in the logbook today on Station Master. Let's have a look. Have you got you've got 27 in the book, and I think I'll be catching you up. Go ahead.
Yeah, we have been away for 4 days. I've only worked for about 45 minutes now. We've been away to the in-laws for 4 days. I've done a couple of remote QSOs on CW, but I haven't put them into Station Master. And then I worked one station on sideband earlier on today. I just have a quick question, if it's okay, Stu. A quick question about the Station Master program, over.
Yeah, fire away.
Yeah, is it possible to get a key combination for PTT inside Station Master, the desktop version? Because it's for me to use it in the pile-ups, it's a bit difficult to jump between the remote control software and Station Master. So it would be extremely convenient to have a key combination on the keyboard for PTT Stu. That would make me use Station Master much more. Now I'm only pushing the contacts into Station Master from my other logging software. I never use the PTT on the radio. I always use PTT on the keyboard, over.
Oh, Roger, okay. Which version are you using? Are you using Station Master 1 or 2, George?
The latest build that you released a couple of hours today, Station Master 2, over.
Yeah, Roger. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. Absolutely not a problem at all. Now, obviously, the difference with this version, it runs on Mac and Linux as well. So I've got obviously whatever I do needs to work on all versions. So I need to test it quite thoroughly. But I will look to do that. So what combination would you normally press to PTT? Go ahead.
Normally I press page down, but that's not existing on the Mac. So just any combination with Control and something would be fine, Stu. Control A, take what's easy to reach with your left hand, over.
Okay, Roger, got you. Okay, yeah, well, what I'll do is I'll get it working, and then I'll make it so that you can set them yourselves within the settings, you know, and then you can pick whatever you've got available on your device. Okay, George, I appreciate you coming in, and thanks for the tip there on the PTT. I'll get that sorted for you, over.
Yeah, super. That would be great. And I'm using Station Master on all three. I'm running it both or will run it on Linux, and I'm already running it on Mac and PC. That would be great for me to get all the logs on the same in the same system. Then I can use it from all my devices. So that would be a wonderful combination, Stu, over.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, no, good to hear. And I've not actually updated the Linux build. I've not updated that in a while. I wasn't really sure that anyone was actually using it, and it takes quite a while to build it, so I was skipping that. But I will make sure I'm pushing out updates to the Linux build as well from now on, if I know people are actually using it. Okay then, George, thanks for coming in and the kind words and the suggestion. Enjoy the rest of the day, over.
Yeah, thanks a lot. And then I will use it much more if I can just stay within Station Master and not have to jump out to the remote control software. Then I use it, because when you sit and run the pile-ups, you need to be in the same software all the time too. Thanks for the wonderful work. See you later, and if you want the beta tester, just give me a shout. G5STU, Sugar Bro 7 Sugar. Bye-bye.
Yeah, lovely, George. And thanks for coming in, and we'll try and might get that update out tonight after the stream if I can figure out how to do it nice and quick. You're in the book, George. Thank you for coming in. Anybody else? Golf 5, Sierra, Tango United.
Mike 0, Tango, Papa Tango.
Okay, let's pull Dave in. The new, shiny new T-Boy MLS. How you doing, Dave?
Oh, if I see another teaspoon or another request for coffee made in a certain way, I'm going to go crazy. Very good indeed, Stu. Good to hear your voice, mate. I hope you and yours are well.
Yeah, no, absolutely fantastic, mate. Good to hear you on the radio as well. And yeah, well, thanks for any input you had into the 710 arrangement, Dave. I'm looking forward. That's good. I've had the email. It'll be here tomorrow. So I'll be trying. I'll be putting a 710 through its paces compared to the 101D and 7300 and see what I think of it, over.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. I think you enjoy it. I certainly enjoy mine. But that was all Richard. I just gave it a little nudge, but all Richard, mate. So make sure you send him a message. And I do hope you enjoy it. And I am looking forward to the review, because you do quite in-depth one in the real world, if that makes sense. And you use the radio like we all use the radio. So yeah, it'd be really good.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a go out and about sort of person. I just sit in the shack, but I will use it out and about as well. So I'll definitely put it through its paces. I mean, the chances are I'm going to end up buying it. So yeah, it'll be good to give it a try, Dave. And obviously it gives me a chance to test it properly with Station Master as well, because I know a few people have had problems with the 710s on Station Master. So I'll be able to properly test all that as well. But you're sounding great, Dave. 59, and have a good week, over.
Yes, and you, mate. Have a good week. Don't work too hard. And you're 5'9 plus 10 to me. 5'9 plus 10. Have a good evening, sir.
Yeah, lovely. You're 59 and a bit as well. Just 100 watts here at the moment on a dipole, very close to Weymouth. Thank you for the call. Anybody else? G5STU.
2 Echo 0 Yankee Kilo Delta.
2 0 Yankee Kilo Delta. Gary, I think you were watching the stream actually. I saw your name pop up earlier on. I'll give you a report in a moment from G5STU.
Yeah, good evening, Stuart. You're 5'9 plus 5 here in Somerset. I'm not very far from you, about 50 miles, I think. That's all. But you're sounding really good. I just wanted one question to you. Can you tell me what model of the Heil headset you're using, over?
It's the Heil ProSet Elite, I think it's called. Let me just double check. I think it's Heil ProSet. Yeah, it's just called the Heil ProSet Elite, over.
Yeah, Roger. Thank you very much, sir. Are you happy with that?
I'm absolutely fantastic, ecstatic. I did have to tape up the, the arms that come down, the band. They twist, don't they? They're foldable, which is no good if you want to put them on and off quick, which is what I do. So I've actually gaffer taped up the bands to stop them twisting. And once they did that and they were sort of rigid, very happy with them, over.
Roger. I'm thinking of buying a headset, and I'm just looking for which one to go for, over.
Yeah, Roger. No, they definitely. Well, the audio out of them sounds pretty good, and everything else is pretty good as well. They've not broken on me yet, and I use them quite a lot. Okay, then, Gary, thanks for coming in. We'll catch you next time. Over.
Yeah, thank you very much. So your audio is good. 7-3 to you.
All the best. Thanks. Anybody else? I've got about 10 minutes. Golf 5 Sierra Tango uniform.
G7 Bravo X-Ray United.
Okay, G7BXU. Stephen, romping in as usual. Nice punchy audio. I hope you're well, over.
Yeah, not too bad. You're 5'9 plus a bit as usual. Very nice to hook up once again here on 40. Yeah, been a lovely day. Nice weather. Been doing a bit of gardening over the weekend, so just thought I'll have a listen on the radio. Did join the live stream a bit earlier, but I've been doing some other stuff with you, listening to you in the background. From G7BXU.
Yeah, Roger. Well, you're sounding pretty good, mate, and it's been quite nice weather this evening, hasn't it? I was round the parents earlier on and looking out the window because they all sat indoors when the sun was shining, and it was very warm outside. So there we go. Anyway, Stephen, sorry, you'll get the playback recording of this when I hit the log button. You'll probably get an email, and it will be on Station Master as well if you want to listen back to your audio. But for now, you're 59, sounding great. Thanks for the call.
Yeah, QSL, 73, good evening.
All the best, thanks. Golf 5, Sierra Tango United, QRZ.
Mike.
Oscar November 8 Echo India, over.
Yeah, ON8 Echo India. John, how are you doing today?
Yeah, doing very well, Stu, and thanks for pulling me in. G5STU, ON80I, 10 over 9 in good old Belgium, over.
Yeah, Roger. You're probably about the same. You're a good 5.9 anyway on the Needle, on the Yaesu FTDX 101D, and yeah, I guess you're on the Hermes Light, I guess. I did actually plug mine in the other day. I plugged it in. I managed to get something showing up on Fetus, and then I just hit a wall of not being able to get the waterfall to show what I wanted. It was just showing a complete load of nonsense, and I just could not figure it out, and I just didn't have the time to play around with it. So I'll have to revisit that another day, but I guess it's one of those things, isn't it? When you know how, you know how, Ever.
Yep, Roger. No, I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, my thing was when I started off with it originally, I couldn't get it to transmit, and when I did get it to transmit, it was just milliwatts. But it was just a setting. There's so many settings, but there's lots of help out there, as you know. I've just been out teaching my son how to drive. Well, how to drive, but it'll be for someone else to teach him how to pass the exam, Stu, over.
Oh, Roger, okay. I was teaching somebody how to drive a couple of years ago, and I'll give you a tip. Never teach somebody to drive in a car park that's on top of a cliff edge, because, yeah, I did, at one moment there, I thought it was all over. Go ahead.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Frank Spencer and the wife, over.
I was letting Sophie drive my car, and the cliff edge was actually a long way away, but there was a slight slant down towards the cliff edge in the car park. It was a very slight slant, and the grass was a little bit wet, and she lost control, and the car just slid. You know, it just slid and slid and slid, and luckily it did stop before we got anywhere near the top. But I was very, very close to jumping out the door, John. But there we go. Okay, well, thanks for coming in, and you're peaking about 59 here today. We've got 100 watts on a dipole, John, over.
Yeah, Roger, was sounding great, and great audio. Well, it's a double bazooka and about 400 watts. Anyway, thanks for pulling me in, and nice to hear you as always. And I must have a look at that Station Master HI. G5STU, ON80I, 73 from Belgium, over.
Yeah, Roger. Well, I mean, what you can do is you can just run Station Master in the background, and your existing software will just track along, you know, and it will show you on the Station Master website, which is what a lot of people love, because it's like a dashboard of what's going on in real time. And yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it, and it seems a lot of other people do as well. So all good. Okay, John, thanks for calling. 73. Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye-bye, Stu. Thank you.
Okay, a couple more before I go. G5STU.
Mexico 0, Oscar, Papa Victor.
Clint, I just saw you in the live chat pop up. I was hoping you were going to give me a call. You're sounding good, mate. How you doing?
Yeah, great stuff, Stu. Lovely to hear you, mate. And as I say, I was just tuning through 40 and heard you in there, and I finally actually caught you on the one of the live streams. So yeah, glad I found you. But no, sounding fantastic, mate. Lovely strong signal here this evening. 20-25 dBs over, QSL.
Okay, Roger. Yeah, we all sound, obviously we're only about 40 miles away, aren't we, down here on the south coast? And you're sounding as good as normal, mate. Just stand by. I'm going to play your audio back to you. If it sounds rubbish, it's me. It's not you. So just have a listen.
Strong signal here this evening. 20-25 dBs over, QSL.
Oh, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. So there we go. I'm just testing a new feature in Station Master, Clint, over.
I like it, Stu. Yeah, no, it's sounding good. And as I say, I always listen back to the live streams when I'm at work, so I'll be listening back tomorrow morning. But yeah, no, that's a nice little feature to have there. As I say, I love all the other features as well on Station Master, and I'm looking forward to when we'll be able to use those as well. But no, really good condition. As I say, the band was dead this afternoon. I wanted to get on. I had a bit of spare time, but really was very quiet. And so I've just finally got back into the shack. So yeah, glad I caught you there, Stu. But I hope you've been keeping well, mate. I should imagine you've been pretty busy with coding and Station Master, but definitely sounding good with me, over.
Yeah, no, fantastic. Yeah, I've been super busy working on Station Master coding all weekend. Thursday night, Saturday night, I was up to about 3 a.m. trying to fix some problems on the Mac side of things, setting the permissions working. It's a hard work, mate. It really is. The hours are just, I've lost count. I don't even bother tracking it anymore. I'm just looking at the grey line map, where the grey line is exactly halfway between me and you, which is quite funny. So it suggests you're in the dark and I'm in the sunlight, but we know that's not the case because it's not a faded grey line. But anyway, thanks, Clint, and I'll look forward to bumping into you on the bands and on your next live stream. Have you done another one yet, over?
Still work in progress, Stu. As I say, the RX side of things sounded pretty good when I listened back, but it's the RF that I had on the TX audio. So I'm going to try a different way of routing everything through a external sound card and see if I can get round it that way. But yeah, definitely looking forward to the next one. As I say, hopefully I get it right on the next time round. But yeah, it's all a learning curve, as I said previously there. But yeah, no, I hopefully get it as smooth as yourself there, and we'll get the live streaming up and running fairly soon. I'm away, I think, as of Wednesday, so I won't be around. But when I get back, we'll get everything up and running, and I'll be looking forward to that. So it'd be good to catch you on. But always appreciate your hard work anyway with the Station Master. It's a great piece of software, and as I say, lots and lots of people are really enjoying it, and we really appreciate all the hard work that you're doing on that software. Okay, Stu, I'll let you get on, mate. Catch a few more. As I say, band conditions definitely look pretty good this evening, so I'll see what's around, and never know, maybe next time around I'll catch you on 20 metres. I think when we were on the last there, Jim was on, and as I say, I could just about hear you, but hopefully 20 metres will be good, and we perhaps get on there and work some stateside one evening would be good fun. G5STU from M0OPV, over.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Now, it'd be good to hook up on a band and maybe do a dual live stream or something and try and work some DX together. Obviously, being so close together here as well, the chances are that we will be able to hear each other as well, which we're just the right distance apart, aren't we? We're not so close that we're going to be on top of each other, but close enough that we can probably work ground wave. So fantastic. Yeah, we'll have to do that one day, Clint, but for now, thanks for coming in, buddy. We'll catch you next time. M0OPV on the Isle of Wight from G5STU 73. Thanks.
Yeah, definitely, Stu. We'll get that sorted. Definitely, I'll be well up for that. All the best then, mate. You take care and have a great evening. M0OPV now clear. Cheers, Stu. 7-3s, mate. Bye-bye.
All the best, Clint. Thanks. Anybody else? Golf 5 Sierra Tango United.
Mike Hotel Golf.
Okay, Mike, just stand by a second. I forgot to call somebody in. Mike 7, Bravo Lima Charlie. John, I think that is. Go ahead.
Yeah, good evening, Stu. Thanks for taking the call. Yeah, it's hard to break through with just 25 seconds, so you'll move through. 9+20.
Yeah, Roger, I've just had to put some filters in place here, a bit of DNR, and I've knocked the RF game back and done some other stuff. But I've got you, and I'll check the meter in a moment, John. This is our first contact, I think, John, over?
Yes, certainly on waves anyway. We had a couple of quick contacts through the channel. But really good to catch up with you, Stu. I've been listening all the way through, trying to break through, but not having much joy. 25 watts doesn't cut it most of the time. But that's what I'm limited to, so that's what I do. Back to you, Stu.
Yeah, G5STU returning. Well, you're a solid 5 and 3, and I'm hearing you fine, you know, but you are right on the noise there. But hearing you're punching through fine. The FTDX 101D has done a fantastic job of pulling you out of the noise. It really has, and that's why I paid all the money for it, for those sort of contacts, John. Okay, well, thank you for coming in. You'll be able to listen back, obviously, on the live stream, and there'll be a recording on Station Master, and you should get an email as well, actually, if I check your QRZ. Yeah, you do have an email on QRZ, so you'll get an email as well to tell you there's a recording here for you to listen to, John. But I appreciate the call today. Solid 53 down to Weymouth from G5STU. John, go ahead.
Yeah, Roger, yeah, good to hear. And actually I could make contacts on 40 metres, got very, very few. So G5STU from M7BLC 73.
Lovely to work you for the first time, John, and I hope it's the first of many. Thank you. You're in the book. Thanks. This is Golf 5 Sierra Tango United listening.
Mike 6, Mike Hotel Golf.
Mike 6, Mike Hotel Golf, romping in. 59, Michael on the Isle of Sheppey. How are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm doing very well, Stu. Yeah, you're booming through here as always, 5 and 9 plus 10 here. I just want to chime in. I've been listening for a good while. Just say a +1 on the feature for PTT. If you could integrate that with Station Masters, that'd be fantastic. Because I'm actually using a headset here for the first time, and that would save me a lot of faffing around with box and a foot pedal. So it's something I'll definitely use. But yeah, if you could integrate that, that'd be fantastic, Stu. But yeah, brilliant stuff. Back to you, M6MHG.
The M6MHG, G5STU. I just use Vox, so I don't. This is why I overlook these things, because I don't think of using shortcuts for PTT or anything like that, because I just use Vox. You know, it's because I'm what I'm used to. But maybe I'll have to throw the headset away. Well, not throw the headset away, but maybe not use Vox and try doing things a different way for a change, just to see it from a different perspective. But okay, the +1 registered for the the keyboard shortcuts on Station Master, Michael. And you were messaging me this afternoon. I think I was a bit busy doing other stuff, so I might have been a bit short on the replies. But yeah, WSJTX integration is already there. And if you didn't watch the beginning of this live stream, then go back and watch the beginning, because I covered the whole thing, you know, of how it works and the maps and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, it'll show you what it's all about, mate. But for now, you're 59 in Weymouth, and thank you for the call. Over.
Yeah, brilliant stuff. Yeah, thanks, Stu. Yeah, I appreciate you coming back to me. I know you're busy with things, so I'll have a good watch of that and catch up and yeah, see what I can work with that. Brilliant. All right, I won't hold it, Stu. Have a good evening. Look after yourself and take care. 7-3.
Yeah, lovely. I don't really do DMs, you know, so the replies will be very short if you DM me. So don't be offended. Thank you for the call. Golf 5 Sierra Tango United.
Florida 1, Papa Bravo Zulu.
Fox 1, proper standby. I've typed it in wrong. Fox 1, Papa Bravo Zulu. And that's Mike in France. How you doing, Mike? A month ago since we last worked. You're sounding good today. This is G5STU. Name is Stu. Sierra Tango United. Over.
Roger, Stu. G5STU F1 PBG. I'm on your channel for the first time, and look very interesting. Really amazing when you contact the guys. You can see where the guy is and something like that, and maybe have a chance to listen my voice on the replay on the channel. So let's see with that. Name is Mike, but you know where I am. I can see everything direct on live. So back to you. This is F1 PBZ 783, everybody.
Yeah, fantastic. No, you're sounding good. You're 59 in the headphones here, down here. We're right on the south coast of England, and you're romping in. I've got 100 watts here on a dipole out in the sticks. It's inverted V dipole. It's actually a Whiskey 5 Golf India sort of multi-band thing, but I only really use it on 40 meters. It seems to do a fantastic job, Mike. So yeah, you'll be able to hear your audio back on the live stream, but take it from me, you're sounding pretty good today. Thank you for the call, Mike. We'll catch you next time. 59 in England. F1 Papa Bravo Zulu Golf 5 Sierra Tango United. Thank you.
Roger. Wonderful job. That was amazing. Thanks very much. I wish you a lot of success. 73.
All the best. Thanks for the call today. This is Golf 5 Sierra Tango United.
Echo 0 Whiskey Zulu Florida.
2E0 Whiskey Zulu Whiskey. Wayne, how you doing today, Wayne? And I'll check the meter in a moment. Go ahead.
Roger, Stu, I'm okay. I'm hoping you're well. I've been looking forward to your virtually daily Station Master updates. The only software updates that I like actually getting, some other software vendors, it's like, is my machine going to boot after this update? QSL.
Yeah, Roger, especially after what happened on Friday, was it? With CrowdStrike. That was quite funny. I mean, I work in tech and IT, and it didn't affect me at all. I didn't even know it's happened, to be honest. I don't watch the news or anything. So one of the fellow Python programmers, he does all the data at work. He said it to me, and I was like, I didn't know. So probably a good thing. But yeah, it can be a bit of a questionable when you get an update whether to install it or not, because you kind of think, well, if it's doing what I need as it is now, will it still do everything I need once I click the update button? And yeah, I get that, but I try not to do any. I try never to take anything away or break anything. Over.
Roger. Yeah, I work obviously in data within the NHS, so you can imagine that I've had a fun few days, QSL.
Yeah, Roger, I was just taking a drink. Yeah, no, I can imagine. And obviously if you work at an airport as well, I think they were hit quite hard as well, so I hear. Okay then, Wayne, thanks for coming in. You're 59 in the headphones. I forgot to check the meter, but I think you're watching the stream anyway, so you can see it for yourself, Ever.
Roger, yeah, I'm watching the stream on mute, whilst obviously talking to you on the radio. I'll not hold it because lots of people shouting you, but thanks for coming back to me. 73s, have a good evening.
Yeah, lovely. Yeah, you were wavering between 7 and 9 on the needle, but 59 in the headphones. Thanks, Wayne. Okay, I'll work one more. I'm going to jump on 20 metres, I think, for a little bit. This is Golf 5, Sierra Tango United, listening.
Mike 7, Papa Charlie Alpha, QRP.
Alpha, Florida.
Okay, I don't know what the hell that was, but QRZ?
Mike 7, Papa Charlie Alpha,
Papa Sierra Mike.
Okay, Papa Sugar Mike. This will be the last one, I'm afraid. I'm going to be jumping on a higher band after this one. Golf Zero, Papa Sugar Mike. Is that Peter?
It is, yes. I thought I'd just call in quickly and say hello. Yep, very strong signal anyway here into South Manchester, and good evening from G0PSM.
Yeah, lovely. Yeah, you're 59, and let me just reset my recorder so I don't have all that garbage at the beginning. But yeah, you're sounding absolutely great, Peter. I've got 100 watts here on a normal dipole that I use on 40 metres into G, and 40 metres does seem to be very good for into G in the evenings at the moment, doesn't it, this time of year? I remember during the winter it was all during the day, wasn't it? And then in the evenings it seemed rubbish, as I recall. But I guess it's all to do with the propagation. I can't even say it. Propagation gods, Peter. Okay, well I'll keep it brief. I want to jump on 20 metres for a few minutes before I pull the plug. But you're sounding good, over.
Yeah, okay. Also, you're, like I say, sounding good. Just running tonight around about 100 watts from the 7300, so nothing special. And I'll let you carry on, and I'll carry on fixing the car, because I only just came up to get some information off the internet and thought I'd have a quick listen. From G0PSM 73, and have a pleasant evening.
Yeah, lovely, Peter. Oh, it's not like the days when you used to have to go to Halfords and buy a Haynes manual. I can remember buying lots of those back in the day for various cars that I had over the years. But now it's all online. It's cheating, Peter. Thank you for the call, over.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, also the information isn't quite as available as it used to be back in the day then, I think. I think it was a lot easier. But anyway, yeah, it's all good fun. G0PSM.
Yeah, lovely, Peter. I guess all the cars have got more complicated now as well, haven't they? It's like Lego back in the day. All the best, thanks. Okay, this is Golf 5, Sierra Tango United. Now QRT on the band. I'll be on 20 metres. Thank you.
Yeah, what frequency 20 metres, mate?
I have no idea until I get there, but if you look at my YouTube, you'll be able to follow me, or look at my QRZ page. There's a frequency thing that will tell you what frequency I'm on, over.
I've got you, mate. Yeah, I've just put you on now on YouTube. Yeah, it's down 2E0HKX. Nice one, mate. I'll catch you on 20.
Okay, just give me the call. I'll put you in the book.
Thanks, mate. It's 2E0HKX, yeah?
Hotel Kilo X-ray, was that?
Roger, yeah, that's the one, mate.
Yeah, okay. I've got your 57 in Weymouth, Danny. Thanks for coming in. We'll see you on 20, maybe.
Yeah, thanks, mate. You're 5 and 9 with me, mate. Cracking audio as always, mate. So, see you on 20, yeah?
Yeah, lovely, Danny. Thanks for coming in.